It is shameful that I must rely upon you to set it right.
So hello everyone and welcome back to some more of the Darkest of the Dungeons. I did have a look that we could possibly, for example, go and upgrade one of these things if we wanted to, but I kind of feel like saving a little bit for now. Partially also because maybe we want to actually try to be investing into one of these. Most likely it would be the one with just the crests, because some of these are really expensive. Especially those which cost even portraits, which seem to be the most difficult ones to get. Of course, if we would want to be Altar of Light sounds also cool, just for the first reason of getting more healing skills for the Crusader Vessel and Flagellant, which seems pretty good. On the other hand, this is nice too, but again, 100 freaking portraits, 200 deeds. But the crests, especially for something like a performance hall, is at least a relatively small amount. But on the other hand, do we really one of them build this one just so that our Chester is better? So I'm not certain. Not exactly sure what the respite point means. Could be cool, but I have no idea what it means. Not in the least. But there's a lot of things to do, and I'm not certain what I want to do with this, so I think we would prefer to just go for a relatively easy mission. Like I said before, this would be a nice one. Musketeer only, that's alright. They did have actually some healing skills cool ones. Of course there's other ones too. That's also a Musketeer only one, which seems cool enough too. But yeah, I prefer not to go into these veteran missions quite yet, just because, well, our group, well, we don't have any healer to belong into it, and we still got bosses that we have to defeat after all. So would be nice to just get some more people into a little bit higher levels. What I was thinking that is that we would at least take Masa for this mission. She hasn't been but in one mission previously after all, and she's definitely someone that I'm not really comfortable with, but I would like to learn to use her better. Is definitely something I would say. But what about otherwise then? What about otherwise? We could definitely take Julia maybe too. We haven't had Julia for a while on a mission. We could take Small Fry. Start to get some experience for Small Fry, but then this already has basically a lot of people who like to be more or less into back row. So would definitely like to have someone who is properly in the front. I think Tayunda can wait a little bit into getting into a mission. So Booker DeWitt especially would be an okay as a leper in the very front, certainly. But then it's just, okay, what would be the... But they two would both like to be in the very back. So then Small Fry would have to be in the second spot, which to be honest would work, because you have the Nervous Stab, Weakening Curse, and then that to pull. You don't actually have the marking, but that doesn't matter because she can herself mark something. The only question is, do we want to take Julia? Or maybe we'd like to take Quirks the Good Heal, so we have some extra healing from them then, perhaps? We could try it, definitely. Also, we might wanna still see about some upgrades before we go and do that sort of a thing. I'm certain that they can all get, well, at least they two don't have any armors or anything yet. So this is a pretty nice upgrade. Should I upgrade this a little bit? Sure, I think that's okay. Just reduce the cost even more so we won't be spending as much cash. Sure, these would be great to get too, but at least it's less the cost for getting these upgrades now. So we can better afford them. A little bit extra damage. Of course, would be nice to get this choker around too, but... Then you definitely would at least take this, so you get some more HP. Booker DeWitt would definitely be someone I would like to upgrade both of these. Small Fry I'm pretty sure has both of them, yes. That's a good one, you at least have both of them. Small Fry is the only one that is actually more experienced, but you still don't have these upgrades, which seems a bit bad. These do increase always the healing, but the healing can still always be 0. And actually with this, it's 2 points for 3 rounds as a possibility for bleed, which... it's a bit scarier, gotta say. 70% base, always the possibility of that bleed anyways. I'll leave it for that at least. What else then would we like to upgrade? Maybe the pool. Pool is really cool. I'm a little bit unsure about all of this, certainly. Skill chance. This makes the blight better, so I think that's at least definitely something which would be nice to upgrade. You will definitely be using enemy particularly or corpses buff self with 5 accuracy. Doesn't sound bad. Certainly. You have a healing even for yourself, so in that sense we might be okay without another healer. And rather have a more of a killer rather than either small fry or just put small fry feeder back and not take Quirk a good heal. Maybe take Google into the second spot, that might be better. Maybe I should do that. Even though it's a nice idea to take the way I was planning to, but I think I prefer this option. Custodian crew apparently is this group. So that's interesting. But if you would be having just a point blank shot, that's kind of annoying, so I would at least prefer you to have also that, but maybe I should just have this, so then you can at least always get a little bit forward if you really need to. Maybe. You can distealth with that. I guess those are okay. We could buy the Grape Shot Splash for Google to sus. I'm pretty sure Google had some upgrades from here. Yeah, some, but only the weapon actually, so we could at least get this still. Though this gets our cash again pretty low. It's the problem always. Upgrades, everything still costs quite a bit of cash, so... yeah, just everything taking more and more money. Let's at least upgrade something for you. I guess it would be the shop. It's at least accuracy would be higher, so I think that would be definitely beneficial. Alright, I think that's okay, then we can embark. And at least if we go into here and do this, we will have a better situation, whatever mission we would want to do in the ruins next. So I think that's an okay plan. So sure. Though this gives bus, which isn't the best, but sure. Nonetheless, I think this is an okay plan. Someone does bring us with the skeletal key. I think 2 shovels is safe. I do still like to have enough food. Always. Well, that would be basically all we could afford. Maybe we can do with 1 shovel. This place usually would be nice to have at least some holy water after all in, so I guess that's okay. Not perfect, but I think we'll be okay. Let's go and well, I didn't equip any new artifacts for or like trinkets for anyone, which is kind of a shame, but kind of forgot to do that, look into those things, but they have at least a few artifacts. I know Small Fry at least has the, well, artifacts, trinkets they're called, but Small Fry at least has a trinket.
Can the defiled be consecrated? Can the fallen find rest?
And basically they all have. You have this one, you have this one, you got both of the Highwayman's ones, and then you got this one, so it's okay. Looks okay. Alright, this isn't too bad. We go first anyway straight, so I'm sure we'll find the items we are looking for. Okay, let's check. If we would be using the holy water in here, would that do something? What did you get? Just a buff? Well, plus 30% damage. This always gives a buff. I remember that it gave last time around too, but now buff definitely. Very cool buff for Google. But I think they are gonna be one of our main damage dealers in this mission. So... alright, cool. We can already get into this and just leave this into here. Purify. Nice. Already one altar purified. That's a good start. Unput torch. A-okay by me. Shall we skulk into the dark like monsters ourselves? Indeed we shall. That sounds good to me. Alright, a fight. And we got extremely surprised. Well, cannot be helped. I think you would actually... This sounds good. Weakening curse for this guy. Sounds okay. Or even for this actually. Sounds okay. Just to stop them from doing nice damages. Debuff that. So that's nice. So... Yep, I think get down back to sounds perfect for you now. Absolutely perfect. And you can definitely do the forward in here. That also sounds pretty good. Even if you are the first round, but on the other hand you have the riposte now, which is cool in this case. You can even slash right back at this guy. Which is cool. This is very cool. And slash back at there. That's perfect. Perfect job, Google. You don't really need to do that, so I guess I'll just move you once forward though. Don't love the point blank shot, but again, riposte. Doing its job. Real nice. Real nice like. Can't unfortunately do that, but you could just try to pull this guy. I think that's okay. And killed them even, so even better. Even better. Let's do this for our leper. Mark them, but also buff them at the same time. Open vein. Sounds good to me. Nice chop. Sure, shop. Nice. Exactly killed.
The greater the glory.
Indeed. Cool, all sort of treasures. But yeah, I'm trying to keep it a little bit darker now, just because I think we should be okay by having it a little bit darker. And already 2 done, so perfect. I don't like the urn, but you investigate it. Well, okay, but blight resisted, that's okay. Very okay then. We can now at least use 1 torch. I like to keep it a little bit below 50, usually speaking. Masa, you have a look into this alchemy table. I wonder. You could try this at least. Yay.
Wealth beyond measure. Awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
That's perfect. You got a lot of stuff out of that somehow. I don't even know what you did. But you did amazing stuff regardless. The only problem is, of course, we have no scouting, but I think even that is, at the end of the day, pretty okay. Let's use 1 torch. I think that's okay. Unfortunately, we do not have another one, but you can at least try to do something. Not any findings, but that's okay. You already did something amazing in the previous alchemy table, so... And somehow we surprised them, which is incredible. I gotta say. Pretty incredible. Guess you will heal. Yay, 12 healing for Kugel and resisting the bad thing. So, sounds good to me. Well, let's at least start doing slight damage. Even though I know that you can't really kill them, but that's okay. You could at least make sure that it dies. Sure. Okay.
Executed with impunity.
I just don't think I'm equal to this task. How could you do that? What exactly was that actually that caused you to do that decision? Imposter syndrome consumed by thoughts of inadequacy. Ah, so that's where it comes along. I was like wondering, what the heck does that even do? But now I know. You just feel like you're not cut out to this task, and so you just rather decide not to do a damn thing. Even though you could very well do something, but you just, nope. Not gonna. It's not something I could ever do. Cool enough though, that's at least done. You can weaken this goddamn thing. Oh, if you could have. You couldn't, but that's okay. Hit. Nice job.
cleansed from our lands.
So much more cash when I just don't all the time use all the freaking torches, which I really should be doing more, that I just get some more cash, because yeah, it's not fun not to get a lot of treasures. Alright, I know that there's another battle ahead apparently, but that's alright, I think. Shame, but it's alright. Okay, actually some people who are chasing us, which I do not enjoy, but I think I'll just bring you closer to us. Hopefully. That would make it a lot easier to try to kill you. Dodged. Perfect. Amazing. Stumbling scratch. You did still manage to get one Doomsday out, but that can't be helped. But you're in a very vulnerable spot, so that's the perfect part of it. I think I'll leave you to our leper, so let's start dealing with this thing. Definitely at least a lower health for this guy, so I'm quite happy with that. This might be able to kill you sooner or later. Not quite yet, sadly. Wish it would. Wish it would. Nice.
Annihilated.
At least the leper is, or leper got this goddamn thing killed. And you could do something similar to this guy then. Yay, dead.
Destroy
Nice job.
all.
Destroy them all. Bleed. Mayhaps. Yay. So, you'll also die soon. Sooner or later. Nice dodges. Like, considering you're thinking that you're an imposter and you're not good enough, you're doing really good dodges though. Booker David. Definitely. 13 hit points damage. Don't dislike that. Don't dislike that at all. 2 points. Yep, you're dead. Very much dead after that. Sure, do the same to this guy. Nice.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
You can try to heal. Yay, 70 points healing. Woohoo. But also cause the bleeding, which is unfortunate, but it's alright.
This is how a life is taken.
More rewards after the battle. We've gotten so many rewards that it's kind of ridiculous at this point. We should at least go filter a little bit more. Maybe visit all of these 4 rooms still there. As in, I should remember that you can see my mouse cursor too. So if we go to the left all the way to the last room, plus then visit the top room, as in leaving just the bottom rooms, that could be okay. And then resting in the middle room, perhaps. We'll see. But I think I too often have said that, yeah, there and there, when I know that you can't see my mouse cursor, but it's easy to forget. And you're just like, hey, there and here, but still. Something from the sack. That's alright. It's okay. Another battle though. We've had a lot of battles. Well, that's the worst type of thing to happen, because leper is extremely unuseful from there, and small fry I would like to be a bit safer and can't move as fast away from there as our Masa could. But let's do this at least with Masa, so we can move a little bit backwards, which should help nonetheless. At least the leper is slightly closer, so it's a benefit regardless. Let's at least get closer to killing this guy, or mayhaps not. You really will be in more troubles if you get hit, but I guess we'll try to do the revenge, because it seems stupid to move in front of Kukul at the moment when Kukul can at least do the riposte. Okay, cool. At least got a pretty nice damage into that guy. Nice dodge. Nice dodge, Kukul. You're doing great job. Graveyard Slash, of course. Now Leper will take a lot more damage as a result, but I guess we will change positions with Small Fry so that we actually get the Leper into a position where they could do something. We could have also tried to just kill one of these people that are stressing us, which could have been a good idea, but we didn't now. So it's okay, I think. I hope, at the very least, that it's alright. Just make sure that this guy dies. Alright? Good. Very good. It's even possible to kill the Bone Defender, so let's try. Yay. Nice, it's dead. You can shop this guy, I guess.
Back to the
Sadly, still the one tempting guy is left all the way at the back, so they get a turn, but... And it means that Masa might be getting to the stress levels way too high, but... Let's see if we can heal Kugel a little bit. Nice. Well, sadly we can't get to this goddamn thing until we destroy that, so can't be helped. Can't be helped right now. Yep, just destroy. Thank you. But Masa is really suffering from stress a lot.
push on to the tasks.
So it might be actually smarter that we even rest it right now and then continued on. I think that's an okay thing. The only sad thing is that we'll lose the damage bonus that Google has. But it's fine, I think. We can rest now.
A spark without kindling is a goal without hope.
I think we can also eat good. Then we're in good health and have lost some stress. Alright, let's look. Don't need that. That of course is okay. Minus 50 stress for 4 battles. Curious incantation. If I have something that I would have 1 point left or something, I definitely could use that. Use this remaining 3. I could use this resupply a lot. That could be cool though, to get some extra supplies. I think we could at least lower her stress a little bit first and foremost. I've been told this coin is lucky, you have it. Ah, you gave your lucky coin away, Kukol. That's very kind of you. A lot of puffs. Let the mask down. I think that's alright then. Let's see. Yeah, I think the bandit sense probably nonetheless rather. It prevents the nighttime ambush, which is always helpful. Though I would love the clean guns too, so let's start with bandit sense. With my ear to the road, none shall surprise us. I might still do the clean guns too. I think it's better than this. And you could definitely use this for damage buff, but I don't think we really need it. And then you can just do something like once the resupply and once the curious incantation. I think that sounds good to me. So clean guns, more accuracy, more damage and more crit chance on the range skills. Of course, you won't always be using them, but still, I think it's good. Whistles. And then you can get rid of some stress. Well, not get rid of, but the calmness of the temples prepare for hardships with this mantra. But considering you have this much stress, now you will be getting 50 less stress than you would otherwise, so it's alright. Well, we got some extra food. That's alright. We can rest then. We will not be ambushed. I am blessed with good health for today at least. It looks bad, but there is nothing to fear here. There's nothing for it now, we've run out of wood.
The way is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
Indeed. Immediately a combat, sadly, but hey, surprise, chance, I increased that, and that immediately happened. Ah, you dodged. That's unfortunate. Well, let's do the pistol shot. You boosted your damages, so 9 damage, not bad. Maybe you could even kill it. Thank you.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Then start shopping these things down. Dodge, nice. Alepa has been doing surprisingly many dodges, and Google dodge now too. Pretty good. I'm quite happy with that. Seems good to me. Let's debuff you a little bit, then you will even do less damage if... Well, I would have if it would have worked, but what can you do? It doesn't always work the way you would like. Let's at least blight you then. Sure. Of course means that I can't actually shoot now, because that guy can't be shot, but it's alright. This does still okay damage. And even caused a bleeding. Of course you wouldn't still quite die to those things, but pretty close. Well, this is the best we can do. But hey, now you should die actually to all of those conditions. Good job.
Unforeseen,
Good job, everyone.
unforgiving.
We should be getting a pretty nice amount of loot at least from this mission. Looks like it. Unfortunate it was
Mechanical
you
hazards,
that got into
possessed
that.
by evil
Cause then
intent.
it means of course that you got some more of the stress. And no one else's stress, it's just Masa with all that goddamn stress. Nice, no combat in this room. Can we get any scouting? Sadly no. Let's go top then, I guess we gotta explore all of the rooms. Can't be helped. Let's get you forward if possible. Sadly a no chance on that. Now Google got then a tempting couplet, which is unfortunate. But hey, 20 crit on you. Damn, I missed your eyes. You didn't miss much, you just basically destroyed its skull anyways. What are you talking about? 10 damage, alright. Sure. They will get the turn next, and then next turn they will get the one turn indeed now. But then next turn they will be completely useless anyways, they will just die to the blight. So, sounds good to me. There's not really a lot of use to heal when there's just hardly lost any health at this very moment. I should sometimes think of these two, but at SAS it goes pretty good as a combination. If I push someone else's bleed resist, and then I heal with small fry so that there is less likelihood of them getting the bleed. So, would be a good one. Rare antique,
These
valuable
nightmarish
find.
creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
And still they fit into my inventory somehow. Well, I even have 2 shovels, so
Finding the stuff is only
not
the
too
first
surprising that we're getting out
Now
of.
it must be carried home.
Starting to have no way to carry all of this goddamn stuff. We've found so much goddamn stuff. Definitely not gonna leave the portraits. I guess someone could try to just equip that even if it means less speed, but it's not that big of a deal. Maybe the journal page so we can finally, maybe one day, get them just brought. 75 gold at least isn't almost anything, and antivenom, sure, we might find a way to use it, but we also might not, so...
Even the cold stone seems bent on preventing passage.
Sure does, sure does. Nothing here. Well, that's unfortunate, but... On the other hand, we found so many good things and loot that money-wise we're gonna be golden after this mission. Of course, on the other hand, there's plenty of ways to freaking use that money, so in that sense, maybe not that golden, but... Let's then visit this lonely room over to the side, and after that we at least only have one direction to go for a bit. And yeah, well, let's use the key, we have it, why not? Yeah, managed to just barely take all of that loot even. Just barely. Yep, no problems with food yet. Sure, let's use one torch. Just to boost things a little bit. Nothing here. So, again, useless direction to go in, but... What can you do? You can't know if it might be in one of these places, even though it was more likely that it would be down. Still... would be suck more to have to go all the way back. At least no more battles, so we have still 2 more battles that we have the accuracies and surprise chances and all that. Found anything from here? I was thinking that we can't carry all of this anymore, but we have now 4 of this already, so Onyx is like worth less. I don't feel that it would be good for me to leave all this food. Of course I will have a space in just a moment because I will have to use the goddamn shovel there, but that doesn't help into this moment. Is there something that is worth less? Well, depends if you think the journal page is worth less, and perhaps it is. Of course I could also just use both of the torches, I guess. I guess it doesn't really matter because it's not gonna boost my torch levels to max anyways anymore, but then it's just we have to survive with this amount of torch. I think we'll be able to survive, but it won't be the nicest all the time. That much is certainly true, because starting to get a little bit lower with that. Well, a chest and a fight. In here, of course, it's nice to have some extra light. Let's do get down so you get some extra dodge, a little bit more speed for the later rounds, and then blight skill chance higher even. It's not like you alone will kill anything yet. I think I would like to pull you if possible. Unfortunately, not possible is the answer to that question. Not possible. I don't like that she's even taking our light away after all. That's one of the main issues. I don't like that whatsoever. And then bleeding. Let's see. Can you do it? Well, 11. At least it's very close to dying. Of course, again, if I would have done actually the blight already attack against it, it would probably be dead now. So that would have been possibly a good choice. But on the other hand, what can you do? I thought that that would be a nice idea too. Let's try to see about killing you now. Thank you. No more stress from her nor taking our light away, which is very, very positive. Extremely positive. Now then, do this. At least there's 10% chance to not have blight basically for it at the moment, so good. Blighted. And then a pistol shot kills the coral shooter, so that's nice. You could heal yourself, but you can also heal yourself a little bit later, so might as well hit first. Only one enemy left. I'm quite okay with that. You got your turn. That's alright. Only 2 damage even, which is quite bad for you. Weaken. I guess we'll see if you happen to kill, then you happen to kill. I would have been okay if you didn't too, so that Leper could have maybe healed himself.
That overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Sadly no key, but I think that's alright. More busts. That's okay. The sad thing is I have no idea which direction happens to have the thing we are looking for. Bookshelf. Masa. Can I trust you to try to do this? You might be just getting overly stressed. I guess Small Fry, you have a look. Oh, scouting. I'm happy with that. So there's this one little curio there. Now at least we actually know which direction. Thank you for the map. That's very much appreciated. Deadly Disease, not happy with that. Fists is very bad. Sure, more speed, but very bad. Not good whatsoever. Gladly there's no combat. Then we have one more alleyway we have to go through, and itself the quest location that which may or may not have problems ahead for us. Sadly, this has also a spot where we would need a shovel, but that we cannot do anything about right now. So, sadly, we have to get stressed because of that, which is really sad. But nothing we can do. We got also surprised badly, but on the other hand, not that badly. At least Small Fry is at the back, so definitely not that bad. Let's get you into the front. Think I'm happy with that. Yeah, I guess you can move. Then you can anyways do this to get down and move back into the back. Bayonet jab, just fine. These are all okay. Sure, it's real dark. We can't do much about that right now though. Nice grit though. Real nice grit, Google. Real nice grit. This is the last battle where we have these bonuses though, so that is also something to remember. Try to heal. 3 hit points, not great, but at least no bleeding. So that's alright. Could you get blight? That's nice. At least they have a blight. Pistol shot kills 1. Good. I think you could heal yourself. You get a little bit stressed down too. Of course, would be good to kill this guy, but still thought the healing would be okay. Unfortunately, they did get a crit, so Maybe that was a bad idea. Nice 18 damage healing, even if it's a little bit of a bleed, but that's not too bad. More blight. More blight resist down. Just a teeny tiny bit of a hit. And then you can get to go and shop. Let's not delay any longer with that.
Success. So
I guess you can just use the bandage.
Or is it
We do
merely
have a good amount of
seeking
treasure
the
though.
light?
Real good amount of treasure. And nothing here. We can just do this. Sure, we have one slot that we could have used, have something else in there. And unfortunately we have to be using quite a bit of money to get rid of this stress. But otherwise, it was a good mission. It was a good mission.
This day
Lots of
belongs
freaking
to
treasure.
the light.
And a musketeer only item, so that's also nice. But yeah, we got so much treasure that... Oh my, what to even do with all of this money? That's a really nice antique. Real nice antique. Nice, very nice. So, Booker the Wit, other than having the wits, you also have obsessed with cleanliness afterwards. I wonder how that will exactly reflect. You have a lazy eye, and I like that. Small fry has a resolution. In town will never drink. That's okay, you don't need to drink. I wouldn't go and drink either, personally. So, that's good. I agree with your resolution. That's a good resolution to have.
The shuffling dead are silenced. We have claimed dominion over the ruins once more.
Indeed. Now there would be indeed more resolve experience and more damage in the ruins next time around, but not certain when we exactly should be going there. So that's the big question. I don't see anything that I think I could be really getting, sadly. The natural seems pretty good. Yeah, plus when wearing no trinkets, so just it's good, but it's also bad. Just in a sense that if you would want to be getting some trinkets at some point, that would be better, then that's kind of useless. But at the start, real good. Stressing faster, but very clumsy. What? Unique quirks. Some quirks are unique, meaning only one hero per roster can have them at the time. Unique quirks are shown by the special symbol to the left of the quirk name. If you don't want that hero to have the unique quirk, you can remove it in the sanitarium like other quirks. This can be useful if you are trying to get that quirk to develop on a more suitable hero. Ignore stealth. So they can just hit anyone who is in stealth without them being, well, without it mattering. That would be a lot better for someone else, I'd say, but it's still really cool. If we would be hiring someone, it would definitely be this man-at-arms. Sadly, our roster at the moment anyways is full. But definitely that seems like a very interesting one. And I don't even remotely have the deeds, so I would basically have to fire someone to be able to get that person into here. Probably would be closest to either being Dismas, who we haven't used at all, or being this Helion, who I do still like a lot. I like Helions. But we haven't, of course, used them at all, or we changed the Yoshimoto and get someone else to be Yoshimoto later on. Which is also an okay idea. No one else though, because I want to have at least one of each character, and Reynold we have at least taken into another mission. So I think it's okay to have another Crusader as such in the current moment, but... well... that would seem like that could be a good opportunity to go for a veteran mission. I gotta decide, or think about it at the very least. Now it's kill the Necromancer. Necromancer is performing unspeakable rituals in the shattered halls of your ancestral home. It must be stopped. Definitely wouldn't be ready for that. We could try to do a short mission into here just because we happen to have this bonus. But even then, I would definitely be able to only take 3 of them, and I would need someone else as a healer. because I wouldn't trust going there without a healer. Probably Melandra would be a good healer to take at least this in the second resolve level. The only question indeed with this is, does this stay? Does this stack? Or like, does it say that it won't be going away? Of course, that's a good test. If I wouldn't want to be going and sending anyone there yet, if I would leave it for a little bit later, that could be an okay idea. What's this then? Martus Seal. Yeah. Interesting, actually. It just gives actually bonuses. Someone who would be at death's door would have a lot more damage, a lot more crit chance, also some more death blow resist, and overall would have max HP raised. Max HP sound also pretty good, but otherwise it's an extremely dangerous one considering, generally speaking, I don't want to keep anyone at death's door because they may die at any moment. So doesn't sound like something I would generally speaking like to do. But now we have surprisingly much money, so we can actually think a little bit better what do we want to actually do with this cash. Definitely, of course, Masa will have to be sent somewhere. But for some stress relief, mayhaps into here. Kneel before you. Puga de Wit definitely also needs to at least go to sanitarium to take care of this goddamn thing. Definitely don't want that to be staying there. I could be upgrading these now actually in any way I would like. But again, I want that man-at-arms person. I would really like to have them. Oh yeah, I would need to have Weaponsmith and Armorsmith both level 2. Interesting. I can't forget that person though, so... On the other hand, I don't... This must... Should I make you... Just let you go? Should I let Mopin go? Or Yoshimoto go? Let's see, maybe I should decide between these two. And just see who I like better. So plus 20% stress if torch above 75. Not great. Evasive and precise striker. Both very good for a melee person. This is the one that isn't good. Yoshimoto bad gambler, gifted. Basically nothing that special. The most special thing about Yoshimoto is just that I like shield breakers. But I guess we can dismiss you. I guess that's alright. We can get Yoshimoto later to be actually for a better spot.
Suffer not the lame horse, nor the broken man.
You.
The raw strength of youth may be spent, but his eyes hold the secrets of 100 campaigns.
Yes, secrets of the 100 campaigns. But yeah, been pretty good thus far, I'd say. Some good missions that we've had overall. I really need to go here at some point too, considering I still haven't returned there. I was there second day. And now, forever. Okay, but I hope you guys enjoyed some more of the Darkest Dungeon. I'll be ending here, so see you for more next time then. Thank you for watching. See you then. Bye bye.